All right. Bum 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 bum. Let's rock and roll. You're you already know what the fuck going on. It's your boy Why Not, greatest crypto rapper of all time. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Let me just send this link around and then we'll get started on the TikTok and start the stream for real, for real. Pleasure to see you guys as per usual. You're Yep. We are officially lit. We are officially lit. Alright. Okay, I just gotta turn this on. Boom. 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 Nice. Pretty much ready to go. Alright. Let's get it. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello, what's going on? It's a pleasure to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, Why Not? I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we're locked in the trenches, talking about all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance. We're talking about cryptographic encryption, everything from Bitcoin to altcoins to meme coins and everything in between coins. We're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, and everything in between. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome. Yo, it's good to see you, D Cruz. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, Tron, Dogecoin. We're talking about Bitcoin Cash, Cardano, Hyperliquid, Monero, Link, Canton, Stellar, Zcash, HBAR, USD1, Shiba Inu, Litecoin, Avalanche. Talking about Sui, about Kronos, Polkadot, Uniswap, Pepe. What's up, everybody? It's a pleasure to see you guys. We're locked in. It's another day, another dollar. Absolute pleasure to have you guys here on the stream. We just got started, so don't go anywhere. We've got a lot to dive into. Check out Melon Musk. Let's go check out Melon Musk. There it is. Melon Musk. 200K market cap, 2 hours old. It's the infamous drawing of Elon that is quite silly. You can see him right there. Somebody didn't quite capture the proportions right, so he looks a little bit like a burn victim. But that is Melon Musk. You're selling the Chill House bundle? Wait, bro. Wait. Before you do that, say it again, bro. Say it again. If you sell the Chill House bundle, then he gets it. Okay? I don't want any funny business, alright? If you try and sell that Chill House bundle, I'm sending this guy straight to zero, okay? Let's not try anything we're gonna regret, alright? Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. And I'm your host, Why Not? I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches. So yeah, let's zoom out on this. It's done pretty good. It's a bit of a farm zone chart. A little bit of up, a little bit of down. Would you trade on weekends? A real savage trader will trade 24/7, 365. Christmas Day, Valentine's Day, Halloween, doesn't matter. You're going to be in the trenches, right? Weekends are historically low volume, right? It's kind of not a good time to hit the markets. Things are a little bit trickier. Margins are thinner, liquidity is lower, etc., etc. But that doesn't mean that you should avoid it altogether. All it means is you have to adjust your strategy. You have to be dynamic, you feel me? You gotta lock the fuck in 24/7, 365. The market doesn't take a day off, so you shouldn't either. They onboarded the 20K account guy where Elon replied, so we'll see. That's funny. What do you think of Wolf on Soul and their Burgess app? Well, first things first, if I can't pronounce it, then I'm not going to use it. What the fuck is a Burgess, bro? Are you serious? Let's go look it up. Wolf on Soul. Now, I'm not seeing any coin that's actually worth investing in with this name. Good to see you, Rose. Pleasure to have you. Yeah, we're locked in. Another day, another dollar. I just put a TikTok up about the worst countries to live in if you do cryptocurrency. These are the absolute bottom of the barrel places that you do not want to call home if you are a crypto investor. If you guys can go and hit that with a like, a comment, a repost, a save, especially right now in its first hour, it would mean a lot. If you could take a quick break from watching this live and go check out that video, hit it with a like, comment, repost, save, I would appreciate it. It's really critical in this first hour to run up the numbers. Trying to keep boosting and growing my account, trying to increase the signal. Eventually the goal is to hit 1 million people onboarded in 2026, so it would be very helpful if you guys could go and tap in there. Yo, it's good to see you, Dragon. Welcome. Dragging these nuts all over your face, you feel me? Accelerando right here at 400,000 market cap, topped out at 2.6 mil. This thing's been doing nothing but going down for the past 10 days. This thing looks like garbage, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know why this is trending. Snack.fun. This is actually a coin that we've seen in the past. I'm surprised that they've relaunched it. This thing is 85. You have top syndrome? I'm pretty sure you got the directions wrong there, bro. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Great White is mooning now. That's a shame. It's a real shame when dishonest people moon their charts. Punch is up to 5 million. This is a coin that we were watching on stream last night where it was literally at $1 million market cap. Now it's up to 8 million. 8 million at the top. This thing has gone times 8 since the last stream that I had. That's pretty impressive. And you could have aped in with a reasonable amount of size because this is a multi-million market cap of movement. So far, so great, honestly. This is a really impressive recovery. We watched this on my stream last night when it was crawling up. We actually saw it as low as 800K. We watched it go to 1.6 mil. I thought that would be the top. But now it actually hit 8 mil, which makes it a clean 10 times from when we saw it on stream last night. Not bad at all. Why are some countries stingy with crypto? Because they don't want to see people win, bro. They don't want to see people make money. They don't want to see the little guy actually make it out of the box. It undermines their whole system of control, bro. If the little guy can win, then the big guy doesn't have a servant. Let's keep looking. BTP, buy the Pikachu. Interestingly mooned just earlier today. Went all the way up to 1.16 mil, fell down, and is now kind of dancing in this consolidation range. There must have been a high profile tweet or some other kind of mention from somebody about this coin. Here's Ape. You guys have been asking about Ape. Yeah, it's up, 300K at the top. It's been moving every single 5 minute candle with the exception of 6 of them. So every single 5 minute candle with the exception of 6 of them are green. That's miserable. I mean, it's great, obviously, but it means that there's been zero substantial retrace on this entire chart's history. That makes me think that it's going to crash all in one go. It's probably going to go straight to zero pretty soon. The little guy has a 3% chance of making it out anyways. That's still too much. Damn, I listened to your video about the other countries and crypto taxes. Yep, it's quite terrible. Some of them are really rough. The Netherlands is now the first country to introduce an unrealized gains tax on crypto. They just passed the bill this month. It goes into effect in the year 2028, but this is bad news. Unrealized gains taxes on crypto means that they are able to tax you on crypto that you don't even sell. You could just be holding Bitcoin and they will automatically be able to tax you. You know what's funny? Kamala Harris actually suggested an unrealized gains tax for cryptocurrency in the United States on her campaign trail. So people say, oh, we would have been so much better in the market if she had won. Honestly, no. If we had gotten an unrealized gains tax on crypto in the United States, I would have had to move. A lot of you guys probably wouldn't even have a shot anymore. So yeah, that is one of the single worst global policies when it comes to cryptocurrency. Unrealized gains tax on crypto just doesn't make any sense based on the context of what these assets are and how they move. Now we're going to be the crypto capital of the world with XRP. Let's keep looking around. Unsys, Uncertain Systems. This thing topped out at 1.9 million, now at 850K. This thing ran up really crazy and then collapsed quite a bit. I don't even know what the heck this is supposed to be. This looks like Agartha. We got Agartha on chain. Bro, I turned 85 cents into $8 today. Your advice helped. $3 in the wallet last night. Wonderful, Doc. Well done. Let's get a W in the chat for Doc for 10xing his portfolio. Let's get a W in the chat for Doc for 10xing his portfolio off of my advice. Keep in mind, that's not financial advice. That's just life advice. But let's get a W for Doc. P is P, right? P is P. Doesn't matter if it sounds like a small amount to you guys. 10xing your portfolio is a big deal with any amount, honestly. It's good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you. How do you turn $10 into $20? Buy something that goes times 2. That part's pretty easy. This thing topped out at 369K. Right now it's at 200K. So far so great. Except again, there's a shocking lack of red candles on this. I mean, look. One deep green candle on the 5 minute. One deep green candle on the 5 minute. One deep green candle. One deep green candle. In pretty much 4 candles, this thing went up to 360K. It's a little bit too fast. Not easy with these deploy devs. You need to be highly discerning about what you invest in. You need to be very patient about when you enter. You have to do a lot of research before you enter. And you have to look for key indicators like volume, narrative, and healthy distribution. If you can do those 4 things, then you're going to be successful. Doc said, still small ball because I'm learning, but that was a 10x during morning coffee, so no complaints here. Community and all that. Respect. Well, how did you do it, Doc? Give some advice to 7337 who's looking to do a similar thing. What was it that ultimately made you successful? Yeah, I look at all that stuff. What are your filter settings? You can click it to my TikTok. I have a filter settings video there. It's a little bit too long for me to explain. But filter settings are not necessarily going to save you. There's still garbage coins even with my filter settings. And my filter settings miss a lot of good coins. Crypto is super dynamic. It's not so plug and play. Useful coin now up to 600K market cap. This is a rehash, a derivative of useless coin over on the blockchain. This thing recently topped out at 3 million, fell down all the way to 200K. Now it's at 620. 410 Transportation says, do you trade US or EU? 410 Transportation, I just made a video on the worst countries to live in if you trade cryptocurrency, and 7 out of 10 of them were in the EU. Europe is one of the worst places on the planet to live if you actually want to be successful in cryptocurrency. Period. Bar none. Europe is one of the worst places to live on the planet if you want to be successful in cryptocurrency. There's very few exceptions. There used to be more exceptions, but now there's very few exceptions. For example, Portugal famously had 0 tax on crypto for a couple of years, but they've caught up to the curve now, and now there's quite a hefty tax. Yeah, it's rough. I guess Malta, does Malta count as Europe? Malta is a decent place to live if you're interested in crypto. Eastern Europe sometimes is pretty reasonable to live in. Is that pump fun? No, this is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Axiom.trade. I did the worst countries to live in. Next, I'll do the best countries to live in. So I'll talk to you guys about that then. Yeah, Malta is a pretty decent place to live if you like cryptocurrency. Dubai / the UAE is an incredible place to live if you like cryptocurrency. The United States is a fine place to live, but Puerto Rico in the United States is technically the best place to live. Yep, Netherlands has 36% taxes, but not just 36% taxes, 36% unrealized gains taxes. That means that they're able to take your money even if you haven't sold. Think about that. If you hold one Bitcoin, that means you owe the Netherlands 0.36 Bitcoin. If you're just holding a Bitcoin, you owe the Netherlands 0.36 Bitcoin every year. Can you stop and think about how ridiculous that is? If you hold one Bitcoin, you owe the government 0.36 Bitcoin without even selling it every year. That means if you're just sitting on one Bitcoin and you're sitting on it on a long period of time, 0.36 the first year, now suddenly you have 0.73, right? You have 0.73 Bitcoin. Next year, you're going to own them 0.2. Now you have 0.5 Bitcoin. You have half the amount that you had in 2 years of paying taxes on an asset that you never even sold. Isn't that crazy? You never even sold the asset and you have half the amount after 2 years. It's pretty ridiculous, honestly. Oh yeah, 0.64 after 1 year. My bad. My math was off. 0.64 after 1 year. That means even less. You're going to end up with like 0.37 or something like that. 0.37, 0.4 flat maybe in your second year. Seems like the Cayman Islands is where to be. No income, capital gains, or corporate tax. Cayman Islands is nice. St. Kitts is pretty nice. A lot of those Caribbean nations are fine. A lot of the Micronesia nations, Palau, for example, is very good. Puerto Rico in the United States is going to be your best bet. You're not going to be necessarily totally exempt, but you're going to be safe from a lot of the worst of it. And Puerto Rico is a beautiful place. Why is your balance 0? Because I don't trade on this stream. I just look at coins and I answer your guys' questions. What about Poland? That's a good question. I don't know. It didn't make the worst list, but I don't think it would make the best list either. Is it taxed even if you lose? Yes. And in the Netherlands, for example, you're going to have to pay tax. It's going to force you to sell. You're going to owe taxes on assets that you haven't even sold yet, which is going to force you to sell in order to cover those taxes. You literally cannot hold crypto in the Netherlands anymore. Starting in the year 2028, it will be impossible to be financially successful while holding crypto in the United States. Isn't that crazy? Arthur, I don't know if your brain is broken or something. Maybe you're having an aneurysm or a stroke or something, but there is no reason on the planet for you to copy paste the same message 8 times in the chat. Shut your bitch ass up before I block you and ban you forever, you dumbass. Zilla says they are making it 100% impossible for any of the little fish. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is this law passed already? Yes. The law is passed already, but it has not gone into effect. There's still 2 years until it goes into effect. Still 2 years. Justice for 3Volve. God bless 3Volve and his stupid tiny brain and his strong gambling addiction. Let's keep looking around. This is Sue. It's a fish in a wheelchair. And a fish in a wheelchair is up here at 160,000 market cap. That's pretty impressive. A fish in a wheelchair. I've never even heard of that. Teach me for screening meme coin up 10x. Oh yeah, sure bro. Let me just beam the information into your brain. Well, here's a coin called Claude, and it's a fish, an anthropic zebrafish. It's a fish that's actually at the office in the Claude office. Claude as a narrative has been pretty strong. This fish, we saw it on the stream at 11,000 market cap. Topped out at 82,000, so that's a times 8. Why was this so successful? A couple of reasons, namely narrative. Narrative is the strongest driving force of success in any project, 9 times out of 10. And that's because people want to buy things that other people want to buy. It's a concept in economics called the Keynesian beauty contest. It says that if there's a beauty contest, people are not going to vote for the person they think is most beautiful. They're going to vote for the person they think other people will think is most beautiful. So the same is true in crypto. When you're selecting a coin, you're not going to select the coin that you think is going to perform the best. You're going to select the coin that you think other people will think will perform the best. So this coin right here falls into a number of narrative trends. Namely, it's an animal, and it's also related to the Claude meta. Claude is a coding program, device, tool, interface, platform, whatever you want to call it. It basically allows AI to help you make codes. They recently have made major strides in agentic technology that allow you to create these AI agents. They've been very popular on the timeline and very popular in crypto. So this coin right here, Claude, falls right into that meta, right into that narrative trend. What else is good about this coin? It has a lot of volume and it has a decent distribution. Not the best distribution, but not the worst. They've got 9% insiders, 12% bundlers, and 18% of the top 10 holders percent. Industry standard is for 20% in any given one of those numbers. So they're lower than the industry standard on all of that, which is pretty much what you want to see. What do you think of AI agents on Base? I personally think they're sick. Which one is your favorite? AI agents on Base are having a bit of a renaissance, which is funny because they've had to swim against the current to achieve what they've achieved. Banker is obviously very good. That other one, I forget what it's called. Whatever. Those two are the major front runners. I'm not too deep in that ecosystem, so I couldn't tell you much more. But I'm going to ETH Denver soon, and Base is going to have a reasonably large presence there, so I might learn more. I heard bundles will help a coin go beyond 1 million. Is that true? Yes. Bundles definitely can help a coin perform as long as the person that holds the bundle doesn't want to sell, right? That's the main factor. If they bundle a lot of the supply and then they don't sell, then that's huge. That means that the coin is automatically got a lot of supply safe, a lot of supply secure. That's not going to end up getting dumped on you guys. It also means that the circulating supply, theoretically, is smaller. And as you guys know from economics, the driving force of price is supply and demand. So if the circulating supply is limited, but the demand is higher, the price will go up faster. You've seen this with coins like White Whale and with Penguin. Penguin has 85% bundlers, 96% insiders. Almost 100% of the coin was bundled. That's how they were able to run it all the way up to $100 million market cap. Same is true with the White Whale. The White Whale has 60-70% bundlers. And that coin was also able to run up to $100 million market cap. It's theoretically impossible. Well, I guess it's theoretically possible, but it's realistically impossible for a coin to hit over $100 million market cap with no bundles. If there's no bundles, the open market has proven time and time again that they cannot achieve game theory, that they do not understand it, that they cannot support one another, and instead they will just eat each other alive like cannibals until the coin goes to zero. FrameMog recently jumped up to $1 million market cap. We saw this on stream the other day. I was talking about how this was undervalued at 50K. I was talking about how this was undervalued when it was at 50K after this first dip here. That this is a coin created by one of the most popular guys in meme culture today. The ASU frat leader that absolutely frame-mogged Clavicular on stream the other day. And he was jester maxing, but his cortisol spiked when he frame-mogged by the ASU frat leader that was absolutely rip maxing. And he absolutely mogged him, and Clavicular was left coping and seething. So this thing went to 1.1 million. We saw this at 50K at the bottom. That's a clean little 20x. Not bad at all. Any recommendations on a good mentor to study in the crypto or meme coin space? Yes, you're looking at him. OC says, you have motion? Because Melon been pumping since you shared it on your screen. Yes, I have motion. That's called the crypto wrap effect. The crypto wrap effect is whenever I pull a coin up on my stream, it inexplicably moons. But it's not inexplicable. It's because at any given time in Solana, there's less than 500 active market participants, and 100 of them are watching my stream right now. 1/5 of the current active market is watching my stream right now. So any coin that we look at is going to go parabolic. Now, this was the first coin that we looked at earlier today. This thing is now at 280,000 market cap. I don't remember where it was at when we saw it earlier, but I think it's ×2 since then. So far, so great. It's another reason why it's good to watch my stream. You know, unlike Cupsy, unlike Jack Duvall, they actively sell on the people that watch their stream, so it's not a good stream to watch if you want to see coins that are going to go up. On my stream, I never trade the things that I look at. You guys do. And there's a big advantage in that. That means there's over 100 people at any given time that are looking at the coins that I pull up on my stream that are actually going to trade them and not just get rinsed immediately. Do I have a Discord? Yes, I have a Discord. It's right down there in the chat. It's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. That's the other part of this. On the stream, we have over 100 people watching right now. In the Discord, there's over 10,000 people. And they're looking at the same coins we're looking at. So all together, you're looking at literally thousands of active market participants. And there's not a lot of people in the market, especially not during the bear run right now. In that sense, my stream is some of the biggest alpha you can get in the market at any given time. Like 7337 says, watching my stream is a cheat code. That's real. Let's keep looking around. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We're locked in. If y'all had any idea who this dude is, you'd be heavily following and buy any token he points out. Respect. I appreciate that, Dodie. But you don't even follow me. Let's keep looking around. Here's a coin called SobScan. Sob. It's a brand new coin, a minute old. It actually just rug pulled in the time it took for me to load the chart, so never mind. But it had run up to 20K. What are you using to buy and sell? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Here's aliens. Aliens are real. 20,000 market cap, 15 minutes old. I don't really know why they made this coin. I was just watching a special about Roswell yesterday. I visited Roswell around New Year's of this year. It's pretty cool to think that there are actually aliens out there and they did actually crash a UFO. But it doesn't make for a good coin. It's kind of rugging right now. The bundles are heavy. Insiders are heavy. But yeah, aliens are real, chat. That's no cap. Did Melon just rug pull? No, this is a different melon, huh? So there's two different melons in the market right now. One is going up and one is going down. Frame Mog getting crazy? Yeah, it totally is. That rip up to 1 million was no small feat. I think this coin is a really solid coin. The guy is actually streaming on this coin, which is huge. I mean, there's not many opportunities like this. Here's a coin called Interns, the Army of Monkey Interns. We saw this at 10K market cap. Now it's at 16K. A lot of KOL bids on this, including Scented, which are not necessarily the fingerprints you want on a chart. There's 42% bundlers, which is also pretty shitty. 22% in the top 10 holders percent. This will either rug catastrophically or it'll run up pretty impressively. Hey, Rico, good to see you, bro. Thanks for the Chalaxy. We just got a Chalaxy, chat. Oh my god, I just got absolutely frame mogged by this jester maxing, house maxing chiller. That is crazy, chat. I'm sitting here looking absolutely aura cucked by this absolute Chad chill house maxer. That is I'm coping and seething right now. I just got galaxy mogged by Rico. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We're locked in. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. You already know what the fuck going on. You're here today? Oh, nice. What, is it too cold out there or something? Oh, you're here today to farm. Rico's here to farm, guys. Whatever you do, be very careful of this contract address I'm about to post in here. Oh my fucking god, chat. Oh my, look at this. Chill House just went from 1.5 million to 3 million. It just doubled. Chill House is absolutely aura-mogging the entire market. Look at how he just frame-mogged Chill Guy. This thing is getting absolutely obliterated. Welcome to the farm zone, motherfuckers. Chill House, look at this. The greatest meme coin of all time. You know, Rico, someone was on my stream saying Did you watch the Pump Fun video about the hackathon, build in public hackathon? He was like, Chill House was right there in the video. I was like, do you know why Chill House was right there in the video? Because there is zero other Solana native IPs. Chill House is the only Solana native IP. The only IP that comes from Solana, by Solana, with zero crutch from the outside world. Zero connection to random bullshit memes of bygone eras. It's not Troll. It's not Forever Alone. It's not Popcat. It's not all these stupid fucking reiterations of regurgitated garbage memes from years ago. Chill House is fresh, it's organic, and it's totally authentic to Solana. There could never be a dupe Chill House. That's right. We need to lock in on Entropy plushies. We do. It's time to scale, Rico. We got to ship all year long. We need to massively overhaul the Chill House merch offerings. We need to start connecting with more partners. Chat, I've recently been appointed to an executive position at Chill House. I am now the CMO, the Chill Marketing Officer. And we're running it up all year long. Let's lock in, chat. Yeah. He's the CEO. He's the Chill Executive Officer. Imagine those plushies at IKEA. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? Imagine those plushies everywhere. Chill House is the only Solana native IP. There's a huge stake for the entire Solana ecosystem to steward the success of Chill House as a project and as an identity. If we can break the mold, if we can work with Pudgy Penguins ex Chill House, imagine a Pudgy Penguins wearing the Chill House head. That would be crazy. Rap, you doing anything for Valentine's Day? Yeah, I'm taking your mother out later today, bro. I rented a Lamborghini. We're gonna hit the town. I'm taking her out to Nobu. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Another day, another dollar. You already know what the fuck going on. It's your boy, YNOT. But yeah, I shit you not, guys. Chill House is one of the best coins in the market, period, bar none. That's without bias. Look at what they offer. Look at what they offer, truly. Here's a coin called Philosophy Monkey. 5,000 market cap. It's so embarrassing to me that the person that's on the top of the trading leaderboard in the market trades coins at 3,000 market cap. That's honestly embarrassing to me. Yabai. I have my Yabai. Fuck. I don't know how I could show this to you, because I have it all like tied up and shit. Let me see if I can do this. Wait, what the fuck just happened to my... there we go. Look. It's my microphone. Hanging from my microphone is my Yabai Omamori, bro. I've also got a Pudgy plush. I got an Abster plush. And then I got whatever this bullshit is from Jupiter. This like marshmallow looking thing, you know? But yeah. Look at that. I keep it hanging from my microphone. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. We keep it Yabai as fuck. You be getting the real authentic Yabai experience out there, huh? You know real Yabai. Oh, a coin called The Painter, and it's about Adolf Hitler. How cool, how original. What a thrilling narrative. What a great example for the rest of the market. Man, I can't stand this fucking trenches, bro. It's Yabai as fuck out here. Respect. That I can imagine, bro. I hope to get out there one day. That looks bullish as hell. Oz, what do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that? This motherfucker saw a Hitler coin and he said it looks bullish as hell. Are you good, bro? Yeah, we're locked in right now. I need an AI that can quickly scan narratives. That would be a good idea. Maybe you should build that. It would have to cross-reference it with presence on social media of various brands and conversations that are going on. I got in BFS coin. Mr. Beast might tweet. All right, chat. I'm officially quitting crypto forever. I'm never going to trade cryptocurrency ever again. The market is done. I thought this was going to be the most revolutionary financial technology of all time, but this is where I have to call it quits. This is where my journey ends. I'm never going to touch a single coin ever again. I'm done. I'm announcing my exit from the crypto market. I was wrong, guys. I was wrong. Cryptocurrency is a scam. Cryptocurrency is a sham. And cryptocurrency is garbage. Cryptocurrency was the biggest lie, the worst illusion of the entire planet. Death to cryptocurrency. What happened? Well, somebody in my chat said that they were buying BFS because Mr. Beast might tweet it. They said they were buying BFS because Mr. Beast might tweet it. That shows me that cryptocurrency was a terrible mistake. I thought XRP was bad enough, but this BFS stuff is about damn near the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It's terrible. This was not the vision that Satoshi Nakamoto had when he created Bitcoin. I don't even want to look at that fucking Hitler coin. Why is it mooning, man? Why is it mooning? Are we serious? Of all the coins to moon in the market right now, you sons of bitches are mooning a fucking Hitler coin? That's ridiculous, man. Come on, chat. This is downright diabolical. There's a coin called Mario, Solana Agent. Went to 20k, now rugged down to 8k. Fat bundlers in this. Is rugging as we speak. I guess this is just cooked. People are sick of PC culture. Sure, bro. But of all the people to idolize, Hitler? That's a little bit too much, man, in my opinion. There's plenty of not PC people out there that aren't literally Hitler. Yeah, this shit is now at 150,000 market cap. Chat, I'm ashamed that this is happening on my blockchain. If this thing goes to 200,000 market cap, I'm converting to Judaism just out of spite. I can't stand this. This is terrible. But the painting's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Did he actually paint this? That's that castle in Germany, huh? I think it starts with an N. What's the market cap? Are you seriously asking for the market cap on an Adolf Hitler based coin? Scads, what the fuck is your problem, bro? Are you serious? Of all the coins to invest in the market, of the vast and innumerable opportunity that cryptocurrency has to offer, you're asking about the market cap of an Adolf Hitler coin. Bro, go fuck yourself, man. That is terrible. Let's keep looking around. Pumitin. Oh, it's Putin mixed with Elon. 20,000 market cap. We saw this first at 13k. Now it's up 8k since then. So far so good on this chart, but this is definitely going to rug pull. Even though insiders, bundlers, snipers, and top 10 holders percents all look really good. There's actually no red flags on any of those metrics. The narrative's a little weak. It's a derivative of a coin that's running, but it's not necessarily a solid derivative. Seems like a lot of the top traders have already milked a decent amount of profit out of this. The dev of the coin made $420. Somebody else made $440. Somebody else $200, $200, $200, $200. All of these are bundled, as you can see right here from these red indicators. So they definitely farmed this chart, but they did it in a sustainable way, it looks like. This is an organic farm to fork project. Let's keep looking. Can we just rug pull this already? Just like ethically speaking? Ethically speaking, can't we send this straight to zero? Why is this coin still running? 155K, new all-time high at 170. If this goes to 200K, there's going to be serious consequences, chat. I don't like this. We got to stop this funny business. Pierre says, painter to the moon. Pierre, what the fuck? Pierre, this coin is about Adolf Hitler. You're saying to the moon. Are you serious, dude? You want Adolf Hitler to the moon? Man, what is wrong with you guys? You know, crypto is not all about money. You need morals. You guys are investing in bullshit. What the fuck is this, man? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't. A God candle to 180K? What the fuck, man? Nah, this can't be, chat. This can't be. You're up $245? Why did you invest in this? Why did you buy this, bro? You see a coin about Hitler and you buy it? Oh my fucking God, chat. I can't believe my fucking eyes. You're up 1.5 thousand? Oh my goodness gracious. Why are you guys making a bunch of money on Adolf Hitler? What are you going to tell your accountant? He's going to be pissed. You know he's Jewish. Now this is fucked up, chat. This is fucked up. I can't believe this, man. This is goddamn terrible. What is wrong with you guys? Send this coin straight to zero. Send this coin straight to zero at the soonest opportunity. HGC says, I'm Jewish, but I still bought because I believe in the project. What do you mean you believe in the project? The project is Adolf Hitler. You're Jewish. You're selling out, man. What the fuck, man? Oh my goodness gracious, bro. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Bro, your grandparents would be pissed if they heard you say that, man. What the fuck is this? I'm disappointed in you guys, honestly. Oh my goodness. Do you think Punch can run much higher? All I can say is these motherfuckers better run before I punch them out for buying this stupid fucking coin, bro. I'm just watching this because I want to make sure that it goes straight to zero. I think I'm gonna be sick. I think I'm gonna be sick. Why did this just go to 200,000 market cap in a God candle? This coin's about fucking Hitler, chat. Oh my God. No. No. This is unacceptable. I'm going to my nearest synagogue immediately after this stream, and I'm personally apologizing on behalf of the Solana blockchain. This is unacceptable. We cannot keep letting this run. We need to send this straight to zero right now. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is downright awful. Whatever the global fees paid is on this, they're donating that shit to Israel. This is terrible, bro. What the hell am I watching right now? This is crazy. 220,000. Yeah, send it straight to zero. Rug pull that shit. Rug pull that shit right now. I want to see a deep red candle here, man. 6 million market cap? No! Hell no! Oh my fucking God, chat. No, this is downright awful. This is despicable what you guys are doing on chain right now. This cannot be. This cannot be. What is the Pump Fun team gonna think? What's Alone gonna think when he finds out that this is the runner from his platform? How disappointed will he be? This is downright awful, chat. I swear to God, seeing this at 200K put a stake through my heart. I hope they rug pull you guys. Every sorry bastard that bid this coin deserves to lose all your money. I hope they put a cyanide pill directly in this chart. This is downright awful, chat. The dev has already taken his full stack and he went and moved to Argentina. This is terrible, chat. Have I seen ape? The only apes I've seen are all these gorillas in my chat bidding a coin based on Adolf Hitler. It is downright despicable. Yeah, this ape coin over here is doing terribly, falling down quite a bit, 160K market cap. As for that punch coin, that's the one that ran to 5 million. It's looking really good, actually. 5 million and climbing, 5.3. Topped out at 8.7. It's a decent looking chart. I wouldn't bid this. It's already up there too high. We saw this last night at 800K market cap and it did it 10 times. What app do you trade on? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. Melon Musk also struggling a little bit. Recently topped out at that 350K range, but now fallen down quite a bit. And this is the one play. Then there's also the other play. There's two different melons out there. The other one is downright collapsed. Topped out at 280K, but now rugging essentially to 100K. Pumatin just rugged. That's a shame. We could tell, even though it said 0% bundlers, 0% insiders, etc., we could tell it was bundled because we saw from the top traders. Oh, now my viewership's dropping. I switched away from the Hitler chart, and now nobody wants to watch anymore. You know, that says a lot about you guys. That says a lot about you guys, honestly. I look away from the Hitler chart, and then you guys all leave. Yeah, you guys can go fuck yourselves, honestly. Useful is doing good. Uses the new auto buyback function on Bonk with the creator fees. Yeah. It's doing alright. Banker's a good coin over there on base chain. Let's go pull it up. Just a quick snapshot of the macro. We're at 2.47 trillion total market cap. We've gained 200 billion in 24-hour trading, 200 billion in market cap in just the past 48 hours. 24-hour trading volume is under 100 billion. This is the lowest number we've seen in the past 2 weeks. Just to give you a little window into the market. Pudgy Penguin's actually mooning up 20% on the day, and that's in addition to being up 10% yesterday and 10% the day before. The chart is looking fantastic. Pudgy Penguins recently hosted a really successful pop-up in New York City where they were selling some Pudgy Penguins bouquets, some plush Pudgy bouquets. Pudgy Penguins is one of the best IPs in all of cryptocurrency, one of the greatest crypto-native IPs to ever break the mold, and it has a lot of retail normie appeal. Funny thing about the pop-up they did in New York was that it was actually mostly people from outside of crypto that went. There were very few crypto people there. It was mostly people from outside of crypto. And they went because they saw Pudgy Penguins on Instagram. They went because they saw Pudgy Penguins on TikTok. They went because they saw Pudgy Penguins on the GIF keyboard in their text message chats. Pudgy Penguins is starting to really make a name for itself in the normie world. Yeah, bro, I only trade with Phantom. No charts. I just buy and keep refreshing to see how much I've made. That, I know you're trying to make a joke or whatever, but that's actually what we had to do. Like, back in the day, like 5-6 years ago, there was no popular charting utilities in the market for brand new blockchains. So Solana, Binance Smart Chain, etc., when we first started trading, you literally just had to buy the coin and refresh. And that was the only way to see how much money you had. And as miserable as that might sound compared to today, it was actually so much fun back in the day. It was actually a really good feeling. The dopamine rush that you would get when you refreshed your chart and saw that your stack was worth a lot more, it was honestly more exciting without seeing the chart. It was honestly more exciting because you never knew where it was going to go, and sometimes it would go quite a bit. Glee says, that's what I've been doing, and I have lost all my money. Well, Glee, nowadays if you do it, it's just because you're stupid. Back in the day, we had no choice. But now you have much better tools at your fingertips. A lot more at your disposal to actually make success in the market. So don't be a silly goose, bro. What do we buy? I don't know. Do I look like an accountant? Do I look like a financial advisor? Do I look like a Wall Street bro? I'm a rapper. If you take financial advice from a rapper, you're going to die broke, bro. What you should buy, what you should invest in is yourself. You need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in your knowledge. You need to invest in your education, your trading strategies, your unique edge in the market. Invest in yourself, little bro, so that you don't have to ask another grown man what to do with your money. One of the core principles of cryptocurrency, this is a core philosophy of crypto all the way back from when it was first created, is self-custody. That means that you have to take ownership of your own money. You have to take responsibility for your own finances. It's one of the core principles of cryptocurrency. If you ask somebody else what to buy, you are betraying that core principle and you don't belong here. You don't belong in crypto if you have to ask somebody else what to buy. If you have to ask somebody else to buy, just buy XRP. Just buy Disney, Amazon, Apple, Google. Just buy whatever stupid slop bullshit they shove down your throat so they can pad the pockets of billionaires. If you want to actually make some money, don't ask somebody else what to buy. Let's keep looking around. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're locked in right now. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Asking somebody in 2009, should I buy BTC? And they said no. Exactly, bro. You learned a very big lesson there. Never trust somebody else on what to buy. Nobody knows your finances better than you. Nobody knows your risk tolerance better than you. Nobody's going to have a better edge on the market than you. Just lock the fuck in. You got in Sammy at 10K market cap. You know, I was just looking at that one. It's a pretty interesting chart. Let's pull it up. Where did it go? Here. 180,000 market cap. So you're up almost to 20x. This thing topped out at 360K. I hope you sold a little bit at the top. Did you sell a little bit at the top, Ollie? Or did you round trip this? If you round trip this, Ollie, then you're dumb as a rock. But if you sold at 400K, then congrats. You're a giga Chad. Yeah, this coin is called Sammy Jenkins. I don't know who the fuck this is, but respect. And this thing went to 400K market cap. Started off pretty low. As you can see, that guy got in at 10K. Not bad at all. Let's take a look around the market. Here's a coin called Cha-Cha, freshly bonded. We pulled this up somewhere around the 10 to 15K market cap range. It's doubled since then. This is Cha-Cha the orangutan. Shout out to Cha-Cha the orangutan. I like to cha-cha. You got an 8x on Valentara. Nice, bro. Well done. It's pretty difficult to do well on holiday coins on the day of the holiday. Monkey coins have been pumping for no reason. Yes, good thesis. A lot of monkey coins have been pumping for no reason. As you can see, this one's rugging for no reason. I mean, they're all trying to chase the success of other successful coins. Right now, the most successful coin that people are looking at is this punch token. And this punch token has monkeys in it. And this punch token went over $5 million market cap. So everyone's trying to emulate or otherwise capture that success. I lost over 12,000 this month. The whores don't sell. They're going to zero. Jesus Christ, bro. Just because you lost $12,000 doesn't mean you have to start calling people whores. My goodness, man. Dave says, bro, I was up almost 6 SOL on Trump 2 last night. Took my eye off it and it rugged. Ouch. Rookie mistake, bro. Never look away. Also, if you're up 6 SOL, why don't you just pull profit, bro? If you're up 6 SOL, there's zero reason why you shouldn't just peel 1 SOL off or 2 SOL off. You just got greedy, bro. This is a bear market. In the bear market, you have to be really aggressive in how you take profits. Your greed took advantage of you, bro, and you lost everything as a result. You could add 6 SOL in profit. 14K is the average market cap where you have a good chance at making a 1x. Well, Tommy says, I deleted the app. I won't buy from them anymore. They're all scam. Wait, what app are you talking about? What app did you lose $12,000 on? DoorDash with your fat ass? Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Finally, the painter coin is rug pulling. Finally, Adolf Hitler is sending straight to zero. Just like in real life, his arc of power might have been mighty for a short time frame. He commanded the imagination and the zeitgeist of the German people. But just like in real life, his collapse was equally fast. For the flame that burns the brightest burns the shortest. Good riddance, scumbag. Because I was trying with 3 soul, I lost 2 so far. Jeez Louise, bro. You're rinsing yourself. Someone fudded it? I fudded it, bro. It's a Hitler coin. Why the fuck would you buy a Hitler coin? Let's keep looking around. Huh. Let's keep looking. Ban says, buy FUD. He was in your VC? Hitler was in your VC? Bro, what the fuck? Why are you in a voice chat with Adolf Hitler? I'm baffled, bro. That's ridiculous. Did he have any alpha? Yeah, man, I was on that 3 constantly for like a week and I just couldn't get out. I was making plays and lost. Incognito, it's a tough market time, right? Japanese jeans, what can I say? Oh, hell nah, bro. Gen Z would rather have dinner with Adolf Hitler than Jay-Z? Well, I'm not gonna lie, bro. So would I. I mean, Adolf Hitler was a really bad person, but at least he doesn't eat babies. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. I go by the name of YNOT. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we're locked in the trenches. Like, trust, if you're having dinner with Jay-Z, you don't want to know what's on your plate. You don't want to know what's on your plate. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's keep looking around. That's crazy. That shit is farm to fork. Hell nah. Skeleton coin, a lot of you guys mentioning this. What skeleton? Is it skeleton or Skeletor? You're talking about this thing? 2 minutes old, 64K, insane run up right out of the gate. Instantly migrated, dropped down in that post-migration bond of 28K, now up to 64K again. Clean little ×3 from that post-migration dip. Interesting coin, but I don't see any reason why this should be mooning right now. There's not even a link to any socials or anything. And I've seen this narrative in the market before, semi-recently. So I'm pretty bearish on this, honestly. I met the guy who created the dancing baby at a hotel my mom was working at back in the 90s. You mean that gif? Like that gif for the baby going like... That's pretty nice, man. You should have got his contact info and told him to make a meme coin. It'd be pretty bullish. That paperclip coin ran up pretty well from the guy who made the paperclip. So dancing baby coin would also probably go up pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Like that's at least a 300K topper. Thanks for the follow, Michael's Fish. Chat, I just got followed by a fish. What did it do? You put the phone in the fish bowl or something? The goldfish swim up and it tapped the screen. Let's keep looking around. Airbnb would go crazy? What do you mean, like an Airbnb coin? Here's a coin called Monka. It's got a pretty solid chart ranging upwards very consistently, but charts like this have a tendency to rug. 27% in the bundle. 4 minutes old. Is going pretty much straight up. It's kind of hard to trust a chart like this. Like I said, odds are it'll just immediately rug pull. But if it doesn't, we'll be here to see it. Looks like it might crack that 20k market cap threshold. But I swear we just saw a coin that looked just like this that pretty much immediately rug pulled, so. Skeletor also somehow still going up, recently topping out at 80k. So a lot of really suspicious coins in the market. You already know what the fuck going on, chat. How you feeling about Hank? It's been dipping lately, but there's still 4 days left. 4 days until what? Who the fuck is Hank? You mean the guy from Breaking Bad, right? What's happening in 4 days? Is his daughter gonna start or stop dating everyone in my chat? Every time we pull that coin up, somebody in my chat's like, oh, I used to date his daughter. He comes back? He comes back from where? Where the fuck is he, man? Where did he go? Weekends aren't always weird, but this week had great potential. Weekends are historically very low volume, very low liquidity, thin margins, bad time to trade. What do you think of FrameMog? I'm pretty bullish on FrameMog. I said that FrameMog was highly undervalued, around 50k market cap after its first major dip. I said that this is one of the biggest narratives in the market. The guy is directly involved in the coin. This thing is undervalued. The coin went from 50k market cap all the way up to 1.3 million on a brand new all-time high today. I don't think I've ever heard anyone else named Hank. Well, what about Hank Hill from King of the Hill? There's some good Hanks out there. Hank, isn't that the name of the guy from the new Fallout show too? Isn't the dad's name Hank? I think it is. There's some Hanks. Damn it, Bobby. Yeah. Hank Dingle Schrader. Is his middle name actually Dingle? If that motherfucker's middle name is actually Dingle, what the hell is wrong with his parents, bro? Imagine being the parents in charge of naming a brand new child that just came to this earth and you say, yes, let's give him the name Dingle. Shout out to Quandale Dingle. Y'all know Quandale Dingle? That is crazy, man. Dingles of the world unite. We're getting absolutely dingled in the market lately. Dingle is a great name. It's an interesting name, to say the least. Good to see you, Bailey. What's my opinion on Ethan Prosper? Who the fuck is Ethan Prosper? You guys just come to my chat and you say, what's my opinion on like random fucking names? You guys come to my chat and you're like, what's your opinion of Jeremy Johnson from my high school? Like, bro, I never met the guy. How the fuck am I supposed to have an opinion of him? He's friends with Orangey? Really? Well, any friend of Orangey is a friend of mine. Any friend of Orangey has really good taste in who they associate themselves with. So I'm sure he's a stand-up gentleman. What's your opinion on toilet paper? You mean XRP? Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. There's got to be a banger around here. Did he ever follow you again? Nah, hell nah, bro. Orangey is fake. Orangey is fake. Orangey followed me one time, and then Orangey unfollowed me for no reason. I never even like interacted with him or anything. He just unfollowed me. So Orangey is fake. If I ever meet him in person, I'm gonna say, "What's the deal, bro? Took too much estrogen that day?" Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Taking a look around the market, trying to find the hottest and freshest plays. This coin is called Percolator. It's actually doing pretty well, legging up quite convincingly. All-time high on this was pretty crazy. It was a multi-million. Totally keeps posting about this. Do I not like XRP? No, I have XRP printed out on my toilet paper so I can wipe my ass with it. It's the same thing I do with XRP holders. Lots of large cap alts broke above EMA on the daily. Looking for OB and FVG to long on a low time frame. Low time frame is the key there, because I think we're still stuck in a macro downtrend. We're going to get a little bit of a scam wick. If you read the liquidity maps, there's a lot of short positions that they have to wipe out slightly above where we're at right now. So we should see a quick little wick up in the market overall. On the weekend would be a good time to do it because nobody's actually active in the market. But maybe early next week. After that, we're going to resume our regularly scheduled downtrend. So anticipate seeing, Bitcoin wicking up as high as 80,000 again really quick. But I think it might crawl back down to 50K after that in a long enough time frame. A couple months. I don't think that'll happen next week or anything. But yeah. Yeah, I think Bitcoin takes a quick sprint up to 80K in the near future, and then it just switches polarity once the people start longing again, and then it'll just march down. They're going to really trick you guys into thinking that this was the bottom. They've already done a good job of that. Bitcoin's up, was clear under 70K at like 65 or something. Now it's up to 69. A lot of short positions that they need to wipe out between 70 and 80K. Let's go take a look. Oh, la, la, la. Why is this painter coin going back up again, man? Come on. Are you guys serious? You guys really have to moon a coin based on Adolf Hitler. Of all the narratives in the market, of all the beautiful things to make a coin out of, with the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet, you sick sons of bitches are making a coin about Adolf Hitler. Now this is downright despicable. I can't stand you guys for this. This is unacceptable. Why would you do this? And why would you invest in this? This is your hard-earned money. You're supposed to buy something that you believe in narratives that you hold with conviction. Do you really hold Adolf Hitler with conviction? Come on, chat. Where have we gone wrong? Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Nice to see that viewership number trending up. So far, so good. There's got to be some bangers out there somewhere. There is a Trump and Justin Bieber token, so why not the painter? Well, Trump launched his own token, bro. If Trump launched his own token, that's a different story. You think if Hitler was alive today, he would launch a meme coin? Could you imagine if we could have avoided all of World War II? If there were meme coins back in World War II, then that guy Hitler would have been able to just trade meme coins and he never would have crashed out like that. That would have been crazy. In an alternate timeline, Adolf Hitler just became a successful trencher. And he was in the same group chat as Cupsy and Jack Duvall and Scented. It's wild to think about. Let's keep looking around. This aliens coin is like such a slow cook. Topped out at 28K. So far so good. Oh, looks like it might be on track to bond now. He might have turned out worse. The trenches are a rough place. Yeah, that guy would have been rug pulled for all of his Solana, and the rest would have been history, bro. Don't sleep on Hachiko. Don't you mean Hachiko is good enough that you could sleep on it? Hachiko topped out at what, 25 mil? Starting to crawl up pretty well. Bottomed out at 3.8 mil. Now all the way up to 7.4. What do you think dev supply should be for a legit project with vesting? By legit project, do you mean like some kind of utility, something? Dev should hold a lot of tokens, realistically. You have to think about a legit project like a company. Crypto is a tech startup industry. And if you're making a tech startup, then you need to have a lot of supply. Why? For the same reason that you would have a lot of equity or a majority share of equity in your company if you were developing your company. Tokens are just another metaphor for equity, right? And if you don't have a stake, there's no reason for you to build the thing. There's no incentive. If you have it all vested, if you have it all locked up, if you want it in a long time frame and you're trying to build something tangible, you need a lot of supply. And it's not just for the dev. The dev will use that supply to give it to market makers, to major exchanges, to all of these people that will help steward the growth of the chart. They need supply. You know, a good market maker needs a couple percent. Exchanges need a couple percent. If you, as the dev, control that supply, then it becomes easier for you to close those deals. Is it acceptable for trenchers to give the dev 33 to 40% with over a year vesting? Sure. Why not? I mean, trenchers have shown that they are not too picky about it under the right circumstances. Take a look at Penguin, for example. Penguin has over a 90% bundle. It has like 80% insider holding. Dev is holding a significant amount of Penguin. It ran up to 150 million market cap. White Whale is the same thing. Went up to almost $200 million market cap. Dev holds about 60%. There's no like, oh, they're holding a lot, so we can't run it up. It's actually quite the opposite. The top performing coins of the past 2 months have had large concentrations of supply held by the team. It's FUD. Like, people will FUD you about it, but that FUD doesn't mean anything if, like you said, the project is legit. If the project is legit, then that FUD won't matter because they'll have market makers and volume bots and all these things that'll make it run up. Pump fund trenchers will definitely see it as a red flag, don't get me wrong, but that doesn't matter. If the project is legit, the price should still go up. And all they care about at the end of the day is the price, right? As long as your coin's successful, there's no reason for them to FUD. Look at this, 43K. I handed this one to you guys. We saw this on my stream a long time ago. I was talking about aliens. I told you guys I went to Roswell earlier this year. I told you guys I watched a Roswell documentary last night. This coin's mooning straight back to the galaxy. Aliens are real. Aliens are real, chat. And you know what? This is a pretty decent representation of how they're supposed to look based on eyewitness testimony. They're described as having slanted eyes, larger heads than bodies, and being smaller in stature than the average human being. This thing just wicked up to 60K. I guess aliens are real. Tony says, can you pull up Valentine list? I need a good laugh. Yeah, let's do it. Valentine list. Yeah, this thing just fucking rugged. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. All your Valentine's Day coins are going to zero. Happy Valentine's Day. Well, I hope this means that people are cashing out and using the money to take their girl on a date. But you know, at 500K market cap, this is honestly still like, it's honestly still up there. Like, I honestly would expect it to be closer to zero by now. Let's go take a look at Whalentine. I like Whalentine, but geez Louise, look at that Valentine's Day dump. Look at that. Let's zoom out a little bit. Ouch. You see that? That's the thing about holiday coins, chat. When the holiday comes, it goes straight to zero. Pokemon season is next, IMO. Logan Paul sale plus Nintendo 30th birthday at the end of the month. Yeah, there might be a bit of a Pokemon season. When I first started crypto, when I first started trading DeFi really intensely, it was a Pokemon meta. There's always time for a Pokemon meta. The value of Pokemon cards and cryptocurrency are pretty closely correlated. A lot of crypto investors have deep relationships to Pokemon as a community and as collectibles. So it does make sense in the context of the broader market. It would be nice. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Is Aliens a buy? God damn it, Next Level Aura, you stupid son of a bitch. We were looking at this coin at fucking 15,000 market cap, and your dumbass didn't ask me if it was worth buying. Now this shit is on top of the tallest green candle we've ever seen. It's at 70K, and you're asking me if you should buy? What happened to buy low and sell high, bro? You're doing it backwards. You're asking to lose money. Come on, man. This thing's gonna crash harder than a UFO in Roswell, New Mexico, bro. Hey, good to see you, Spark. Welcome. We're locked in right now, taking a look around the market, trying to educate and onboard the next generation of investors, empower you guys to achieve financial freedom. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in. Another day, another dollar. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Viewership has been great on the stream today. Clean over 120 people watching, which is exactly where I want us to be. Make sure you guys hit that follow if you don't follow me already. I am almost at 40,000 followers. I'm at 39.7K. 39.7K. We're less than 300 followers away from hitting 40,000. That's pretty awesome. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks for the follow, Benedict. Thanks for the gifts, too. Every follow counts, every like counts, every comment counts. And if you guys are not in that Discord, make sure you join. It's totally free to join, always will be free to join. It's the most active and the top performing crypto Discord in all of crypto. Totally free, always will be free. Every call is free, and it's right there in that group. Yo, 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 it's good to see you guys. We're locked in. Hey, good to see you, Crypto Cocks. I got a Crypto Cock myself. Both of my nuts look like BTC. Let's take a look around. Yeah, Alien Coin's taking a little bit of a retrace. This coin Doodlebug has a little bit of volume on it. Topping out the trending, 22K. 12% on the bundlers, 2% on the insiders, 20% in the top 10 holders. It's a kangaroo with a teddy bear. That's pretty cute. How to join your Discord? Well, you just copy and paste a link, bro. Do you know how to copy and paste a link? If you can copy and paste a link, then you copy and paste that link, and I'll see you in there, bro. It's that easy. Yo, yo, yo. Are you still going to ETH Denver? Yeah. I should be. I have my ticket and everything. I even have the creator ticket, like a special all-access pass for creators type shit. The media pass. I haven't dialed in the exact dates that I'm going to be there. I haven't got my flight or my hotel or anything like that. I'll probably do that like pretty close to when that shit actually happens. It's going to be a lot of fun though. Unknown says the painter with some paint emojis. Unknown, you realize that coin is about Adolf Hitler, right? Are you seriously putting some emojis in my chat to describe a coin about Adolf Hitler? Are you dead ass right now, bro? Come on, man. Probably got to pay gas fees to enter? Yeah. They'll charge you $200 every time you enter or leave the arena, and they'll say it's a gas fee. That's the way it goes. Yeah, you're right. It is in 3 days. That's actually pretty soon. I should probably book my shit. Can't join my Discord? Why? You can't copy and paste a link? Jack? What is Jack? Jack Mehoff? Do you know Jack Mehoff? Chat, does anyone in the chat know Jack Mehoff? What the fuck is this, bro? Are you serious? The Hitler coin wasn't enough? This is a fucking monkey Nazi? What on God's green earth is this, bro? Oh my fucking God, man. What the hell is this, man? It's a fucking Nazi monkey. Now this is bullshit, bro. I can't believe my fucking eyes right now. How'd they get him to pose for the picture like that? This motherfucker is stunting. He had to do it to him. He put his hands out and everything. This is crazy, man. Of all the coins to put on chain, blockchain technology, this is not what Satoshi Nakamoto had in mind, bro. Supposed to be the most revolutionary financial technology on the planet. You stupid motherfuckers made a Nazi monkey? Oh my God, bro. I can't. He was a good goy? Are you serious? Nah, get your ass on, boy. Totally was right. Totally was right. Meme coins were a mistake. It's a railroad uniform. Oh yeah, it was a railroad uniform, bro. How did they transport all the... Oh my fuck. Get the hell on, boy. Railroad uniform. Son of a bitch. He was a mascot for South Africa. They were worse than the fucking Nazis, man. Let's see. Image depicts Corporal Jackie, a Chakma baboon who served as the official mascot for the 3rd Transvaal regime in the South African Army during World War I. He was a fully recognized soldier, complete with his own uniform, ration book, and pay book. They literally paid this guy. They literally paid a monkey. Jackie was wounded in action. Why did they make him fight? Why did they pay him and make him fight? He was a literal fucking monkey, bro. How did he get wounded in action? He got a citizen service medal? They gave the monkey a fucking medal. Oh my goodness gracious, chat. What on God's green... He was promoted to the rank of corporal. Now they rug pulled a fucking meme coin out of him. Imagine being the only primate to ever be promoted to the rank of corporal in the military, and then somebody makes a meme coin out of you and they rug pull that shit. What the helly, chat? What the heliante? What the helicopter? That is crazy, chat. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's different. It feels like you want to buy back in. I'm not gonna lie, he was well decorated. Like, he accomplished a lot. That monkey lived more than many men. Many men fail where that monkey took on the challenge. So I'm honestly impressed. He has an impressive resume. I mean, he was wounded in action. He literally received a medal and he was promoted to fucking corporal, bro. He's a goddamn monkey. He had a pay book and a ration book. He literally got paid. What do you think he did with the fucking money? You think he bought bananas? That is crazy, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The world was a different place 150 years ago, chat. Yo. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Looking at every congressionally honored monkey in the market. Yeah, there's not really any coins going too crazy right now. A lot of attention on this Doodlebug thing, but none of them are doing particularly well. The Aliens coin has fallen down quite a bit from the top. Thoughts on Warcoin? Warcoin was bundled, and it's a rug. Let's see where it's at. It's at 30 million. It's not rugging quite yet. It's actually up there quite a bit. 30 million is a really impressive price. Topping out at 40 million. So it's down about, 15% or something like that. It's not the worst coin ever, but it was definitely bundled. It is definitely a rug. As you can see, this thing dropped in one candle from 40 mil all the way down to 23 mil. Almost a clean 50% retrace. War. What is the purpose of war if we have literal monkeys in the regime, bro? That guy literally won a Medal of Honor. He was an actual Chakma baboon. That's crazy. Like, imagine you're fighting in the army and you're running through the trenches in World War I. You turn the corner and there's a monkey there with an assault rifle. He just blows your fucking brains out. What do you do if there's a monkey with a grenade and he throws it at you like his shit? You're done for. There's nothing you could do against a monkey in the trenches. You'd be okay with it? Look, man. if that's what's happening, like, that's a rare way to die, bro. That's top 1%. I mean, that's really crazy. That monkey probably had numerous enemy casualties, if you think about it. That monkey actually probably killed people. So it's pretty impressive. Are we buying the Pump Fund Hackathon tokens, or is it too late? Any picks? I think they're pretty good. I think there's a lot of opportunity there. It's definitely later than if you had bought them a while ago, and I think there's still going to be some newcomers entering the fold semi-soon. I'm sure they'll have positive price action after they get selected, and the whole point of the hackathon is to make them long-term sustainably successful. So theoretically, these should be the period of time where the coin is at their lowest. It probably won't play out that way. It probably is going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of a thing. But I would keep an eye out for sure. There's got to be some good coins out there. Didn't kill the enemy, just ripped their faces off and ran back. That's worse, bro. Honestly, I'd rather just end it than be fucking face ripped by a monkey. Like, if you're gonna finish me off, man. None of that face ripping nonsense. Make sure you guys join that Discord if you're not in there already. And guys, please go check out my most recent TikTok. I posted a TikTok about the worst countries in the world to live in if you're investing in cryptocurrency. There's a lot of surprising ones on there. A lot of European countries. The UK's on there. A lot of African countries. China's on there. Go watch that video and you're going to see a lot of different countries. All of the worst places to live if you're in crypto. Crypto is a really incredible industry. It allows you to live anywhere on the planet. Totally free. It's the best digital nomad industry on the planet. But there's a lot of countries that you do not want to live in if you're doing crypto. So go and check that video out. It's really interesting. I just posted the TikTok. If you guys can go hit that with a like, a comment, a share, a repost, they'll go a long way. Leave Africa alone? Well, it's not my fault that there are countries in Africa where cryptocurrency is literally illegal and punishable by prison time. Are you serious? Algeria will punish you with prison time for using cryptocurrency. Using it at all. You serious? Let's keep looking around. Leave Africa alone, even though some countries in Africa will literally punish you with prison time just for making a meme coin transaction. Leave us alone. Lie to everybody. Don't tell them the truth. Come on, bro. Be a man. Let's keep looking around. 12.8 mil in this thing. This thing looks terrible. Hey, good to see you, Nate. Doginal dogs pulling up in full force. Shout out to my dogs. It's the trench time, bro. You know, you have a nice dog. I like how you have the red background plus the firefighter's helmet. I think that's a good match. It's a pretty clean dog too. Plus the red eyes. It's like red on red on red. That's pretty rare. I'm all for a consistent visual identity to NFTs. 400 monkeys? What is the 400 monkeys? What did the 400 monkeys do? This thing just rug pulled. One of them wasn't enough. Now we gotta have 400. You already know what the fuck going on, chat. Wait, I gotta go check this pot that's on the stove and make sure it's not like incinerating my house. Everyone tap the screen right now. Everyone tap the screen right now. Tap the screen and show some love. Drop a comment in the chat. Everyone type something and tap the screen. Tap the screen and show some love in the chat. We are so back, and bears are so fucked, chat. We are locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. Bro had no clue about those countries. Great information. Respect, Patty. I appreciate you. Yeah, no, you gotta really do your research out there. Bro, if I use your Axiom referral, do I get a VIP status too? No. VIP status is not transferable. VIP status only comes when it's awarded to you by the Axiom team, or you hit certain benchmarks or thresholds for performance. It's not the kind of thing that you just get automatically. But you can use my referral, CRAP. It's 4 letters, crap. I got VIP because the Axiom team reached out to me and they wanted to give it to me because they saw that I was a successful streamer. I've also been using Axiom since before it was available to the public because I know the team personally. I've met them in real life. I know where they live. Yo, 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 welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in right now. Another day, another dollar. Oh. Doodlebug just jumped nicely. Let's go take a look. You talking about this 46K and climbing? Yeah, it's at a decent spot right now. Not too bad. So far, so good on the chart. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Yeah, this thing wicked up quick. 50K at the top. We've been running up the numbers a little bit on this stream. Over 100 viewers pretty much the whole time. Over 120 for a lot of it. Almost at 2,000 viewers for the whole stream right now. And I'm almost at 40,000 followers. All the metrics are trending upwards. These are good things. On track to become, I'm already the most popular Solana meme coin streamer on TikTok. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. Join that Discord down there if you haven't joined it already. And guys, I want you to do me a huge favor. Seriously. I just posted a video about the worst countries to live in if you invest in cryptocurrency. The worst countries to live in if you invest in cryptocurrency. And you would be surprised about what countries are on the list and some of the policies that they have. That video is brand new. So go and check it out. Please click into my profile. Click into my profile and go and check it out. It's very educational. Like, comment, bookmark, share. You guys are all going to get rich, aren't you? You guys are all going to get really rich on crypto. So you want to know what countries to avoid living in. Go check out that video. Seriously. It's brand new. If you hit that with a like, a comment, a repost, a share, it'll go a long way. Is Doodlebug a rug? Probably. Freddie says, worse is the United States. Freddie, I understand that you're mad because you're bad and that you are also dumb, but just because you are personally upset does not change the policy of the countries that we are talking about, bro. Your opinion does not change the policy and the taxes in the countries that we are talking about. Freddie, the countries that you are defending has it literally illegal. It is literally illegal to use cryptocurrency in the countries you're talking about. The US has a very pro-crypto regime right now. Still, you have to pay some taxes, but, for example, if you hold your assets for over a year, you have 0 taxes on the capital gains. That's a pretty decent, generous, forgiving policy. The countries you're trying to defend will literally put you to death if you use cryptocurrency. You will literally be killed if you use cryptocurrency. And you're trying to say that those countries are better than the United States. Are you serious? Are you dead ass, bro? Please turn your brain on for 1 second, Freddy, you stupid son of a bitch. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I'm actually going to have to get going right now. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. Please, don't scroll on. Don't go watch another live. Click into my profile and go and watch that video about all of the countries in the world that are worst for cryptocurrency. Go watch my profile video about all of the countries that are the worst for crypto investors. Go click in. Where is my evidence? Freddy, you stupid son of a bitch. Is crypto illegal in Algeria? Yes, cryptocurrency is fully prohibited in Algeria. As of the 2025 law number 2510, The purchase, sale, use, holding, and mining of virtual currencies are illegal and criminalized. Violators face penalties including imprisonment for 2 months to 1 year and fines ranging from 200,000 to 1 million Algerian dinars. A 1 million dinar fine for using cryptocurrency. You stupid son of a bitch. Oh my goodness, man. Come on. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. If you want to see the information, if you want to learn about what countries are worse for cryptocurrency, go click into my profile and go check it out. Go click my profile and go check it out. I'm ending this live right now, so go and check out my video. It has all the information on the worst countries to live if you trade cryptocurrency. Please. Every like, comment, save, and repost goes a long way. There's 100 people right now. If all 100 of you go and like, comment, repost, save my video, it'll instantly hit 10,000 views. It'll be crazy. All of you guys, please click into my profile. If you like my stream, if you like my program, if you learned something, if you found some opportunity, click into my profile. Like, comment, repost, save. Everyone go tap in. Everyone go tap in. I'll see you guys there. Click into my profile. I'll see you guys there. Go, go, go. That's Google evidence. Freddie, you might be one of the actual dumbest people on the entire planet. You might be one of the dumbest people on the entire planet. You should maybe screw your brain in for half a second before you leave another comment on this stream. Alright, everybody go click into my profile. Click into my profile and go find the video. I give you the skinny on all the worst countries to live in if you trade cryptocurrency. I'll see you guys there. That video is insane. It is, isn't it? Everyone go click that video. Click that video. Like, comment, repost, save. It'll go a long way. I really appreciate you guys. I'm ending the stream right now. Everyone go click into my profile and watch that video. Thank you so much for tuning in.